How you doing, Mindy?
I'm well. How are you?
Very good. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Cryotherapy?
Cryotherapy.
Talk to me.
All electric.
How long have you been doing it?
6 years.
6 years?
Company's been around for 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how'd you get into it? What are your thoughts about it as compared to the other alternative therapies that are around?
Well, I like to backpack. I like the cold. I have a background in construction. I have a background in medical.
My father's a builder.
Is he? Very good.
Yeah, me and my sister are right next door to each other, so my kids and her kids are very tight, and we designed both houses very similarly, and it's a nice project.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
Yeah, we really are. We're
You
lucky.
really are.
And
Yeah.
my dad is going to build us another house. Literally, we're starting the project this year.
That's exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is your sister going to move next to that one?
No, so we're moving next door. We have
Okay.
the lot next door.
Just
And
expanding.
we need different things, and our
Excellent.
tastes have changed a little bit. It's more about my daughter, actually.
Why is that?
She's special needs.
Okay.
She's getting bigger now. She's going to be 10
Yes.
years old this year. So I have 2 teenagers, and now Mia's going to be 10. So we need an elevator. We need more
Yeah.
handicap accessible. We're going to build a nice therapy room for her in the new house. We're going to build an apartment for a live-in nurse.
Okay.
It's going to be planning for the future.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Family first, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. That's why I'm here.
Exactly.
That's
So,
my
yeah.
story. Go.
Cryotherapy, right? So the construction, the medical. I was looking for a company that had integrity. I took a few months off searching. I met the Wilsons, the owner of CryoBuilt, and we hit it off. Jumped on board. Been enjoying the
Give me some
modalities ever
pepper me
since.
with some medical benefits.
Medical benefits. Oh, my favorite is the release of dopamine and serotonin. Inadvertently, after your body goes through that fight or flight, your neuroepinephrine's released. Because you're in a super ultra low temperature environment you're not supposed to really be in, right? So to protect yourself, the blood rushes to all your internal organs. That saturates your blood with all the nutrients it needs to try to keep everything alive and protected.
Right.
And when you step out of that environment, the blood, it rushes all over your body. Consequently, that also makes your lymphatic system move, so it cleans everything up. Now that you stepped out of that environment, your body realizes it's not going to die. It's feeling pretty groovy, and that's when the serotonin and dopamine's released. So you get a nice natural high.
I love fight or flight. I like the concept. Think about humans thousands of years ago. Like you literally found a will to survive.
Exactly.
So anything in this modern era that we're doing for biohacking, a lot of it should be a little bit uncomfortable.
It should be,
I think
yeah.
it's good for you.
Without that, you don't have any growth, right? Yeah. That's what we're aiming for.
How many minutes are we doing?
3.5.
3.5 is like the typical.
That's the maximum.
I heard cold plunging and cryo, like you shouldn't go to that 6, 7, 8 minute mark, right? It's like, is it
It's
not
not
good
necessary.
for you?
Yeah. Too much of anything good is a bad thing. Right. So
Right.
you got to, like in cryotherapy, you got to protect your hands, your feet, your ears, because like I said, all the blood's rushing to your internal organs. So you're going too long and now you're having some risks. So you don't want to keep your body in fight or flight too long.
I agree.
Yeah.
Workout before or after?
Depends on what you're aiming for. I usually go for a run before. Some people say that, the cold, whether you're doing the cold plunge or you're doing the cryotherapy, is going to inhibit muscle growth. So if you're trying to get really big, there's just a few studies on that, though. I don't think it's been cross-referenced enough by the peers to have a definitive answer.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that anything that's going to allow you to recover sooner and get you back in the gym is great.
Yeah.
I like after.
Yeah. I would say either is good. Do you sprinkle in sauna? Like personally, do you
Oh,
sprinkle
yes,
that in as well?
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
I think they're both very complementary.
they are. Contrast therapy is really taken off because the benefits.
Talk to me about
are immediate.
contrast. What's that?
It's the heat, like you said. The
Oh,
sauna
I thought
and
that was
then the
another
cold.
therapy that I haven't heard of. You just
No,
mean the
you
contrast.
said it. Yeah, it's just the name that they coined
Yes,
for it.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Is your owner here today?
He is not. Yeah, we've got a lot of new products coming out. So we've been working on that all week. We've had a lot of meetings with our vendors that supply us to build these units. And then he's got a nice family trip coming up because the kids are out of school. So life
Nice.
is all about balance. So can I ask you, is your daughter the inspiration to have this wellness room in your home?
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
beautiful. Yeah.
She had a traumatic brain injury almost 8.5 years ago, and it kind of sparked a need for me to get my fake PhD late at night,
Right.
sitting on my phone.
That's the best is to
learn
educate
as much
yourself.
as I can about so many different alternative therapies.
Yeah.
We've traveled the world a little bit, some stem cell therapies, some different alternatives,
Excellent.
some really interesting stuff.
Can I ask you what your favorite modality is?
I think stem cells are going to be the future of brain repair
Absolutely.
in combination with some other fancy, like gene editing, CRISPR is going to change the world. It's already changing the world. You
Yes.
could always do right now, you could do a one-shot gene edit and it cures sickle cell disease. That's
Amazing.
profound. That's profound. And
It
that's
is.
years ago. That's not like last year. That's like going back 4 or 5 years
Oh,
already.
I need to study a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people are going through a lot of pain on a daily. That's just one example.
Right.
But think about if we're already doing that now in 2024, AI is creating more the ability to exponentially like put us in hyperdrive.
Yes, it is.
Your cryo device is going to be better 2 years from now than it
Absolutely.
is right now.
Right.
So same thing goes for gene editing. Same thing goes for stem cell therapy. Same thing goes for hyperbaric. All these different modalities are going to get better and better with AI because they're going to be able to study the data, study our DNA, how we were affected by each modality, and then guess what? 5 years from now, we're in some futuristic society. I think in the 2030s.
Pretty exciting.
It really is.
Yeah.
This was a pleasure speaking with you.
Likewise. Thank you, Sal.
Very nice to meet you.
I appreciate it.
Talk soon.
If you like stories like this, please like, follow, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms.